once you have finished wrapping your figure and you have made your base, the next thing to do is get 2 pieces of the clay to be your feet. So you want to kind of form them before you put them on the body. So I'm just going to kind of make them this sort of a shape. And then I do kind of tap the bottom to make sure it's nice and flat. So when it goes onto the base, it looks okay. So those look about good enough to do. So then you're going to stick these inside. Don't go all the way through the bottom. And then what we need to do is wrap these with the foil and cover them. I would start up on the leg so that you have something to hold on to. And then as you wrap down the leg, you can then get onto this clay foot you have made. Again, kind of going at an angle will help you get that there. And just push down anything that needs to wrap around that leg or the foot. Again, I'm going to go up around the leg to go back to the other side of the foot. And just kind of squeeze and go so that it's laying flat. You can see I still have to kind of push some of this down. And we're going to do both the feet that way so that we see no clay, no pipe. Okay, once you have both the feet wrapped and everything's covered, you're going to take 2 paper clips, open it up, kind of just like this. So one side is left bent like a hook. We want to keep that way. Then we're going to do the other one. So you're kind of opening it all except the one hook on each side. So you should have 2 hooks, and those are going to help attach. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So the next thing you want to do is decide how the feet are going to go. It looks kind of static and boring to have them literally right next to each other, so think about staggering them, or, you know, depending on what your pose is going to be, decide where you want them. So I'm going to choose right here, and what I need to do is I'm going to put one of these through here, poke through like this. I'm going to do the other one too. I'm not finished holding it down just yet. Kind of have to push through, and then when you kind of get to the bottom, you're going to need to pick it up and push it all the way through the bottom, and this kind of holds your foot in place. So now if you look on the bottom, it's kind of gone through, so I'm just going to fold those down, and it can even go back into the styrofoam if you can fold it that way. Use my finger to push it that other direction. Okay, and we can always use a little tape if it's really sticking out. Make sure it's all the way down. And now the fun begins for you. You can start working on bending things if you want the legs to be in a certain position, or the body. You can start doing that. So go ahead and you can put your pose in at this point. And again, part of this is your grade, is being creative with that pose. So I'm going to turn this sideways so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. So when you are finished, do make sure you put your name and room number on the bottom. Room and your grade. Make sure it's legible, please. Okay? And then we'll put them on the counter, and then you will grade yourself with the rubric.